Yo, Chad, what's going on, baby?
What up?
You guys, we got a little bit of a mix-up today. I hope you guys are feeling good. Hope the vibes are going. It is going to be a good one today. Got my boy Ed in the board with me. Ed, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm trying to figure out why I'm in Mexico.
Guys, just let me know how the audio is sounding, if that's good or out there. Yeah, bro, it is very sunny here in the studio today. Jokes aside, I don't know why mine's like this. I think I've just got the yellow light behind me, but Ed, I think it's because your light's on warm, so it's not on white light.
Like what it's like, I am properly in Mexico here.
Yeah,
Chad.
yours is there on, I can see it, that's on warmth. Just change it there to white light. But I hope everyone's good, hope everyone's feeling it. Going to be a good one here today, guys. Chris is just busy with some meetings, so obviously that is why he isn't here today. And yeah, obviously I am in the building as always for New York sessions. Going to be a good one. We're going to touch on a few things. We're going to see what the crack is doing. Hope everyone is doing well. But the one thing, guys, before we get into any of the good stuff, before the stream gets kicked off, we do want to just talk a little bit more about admin. So tomorrow, guys, just a heads up, we will most likely, by the looks of it, only be having one stream tomorrow. The London session. You will have the OGs in the building. It is Friday, Forgotten Bangers. It's going to be a good one, but that will be the one and only stream tomorrow. Chris has a 60th, which he will be attending or leaving town for, and I have a bachelor's. So I'm going to be out of office from the afternoon. So unfortunately there will not be any New York stream tomorrow, but we will have London. But obviously that is just a little bit out of the way. It will be a good way to finish off. Happy 60th. It's not Chris's brother, but I will let him know. All right. But we're going to see what happens there, guys. So before we get into any of the good stuff, before we start talking charts and talking fundamentals and what is happening over there, and cricket, we always, as you guys know, are going to start this off with a prayer. So guys, you can follow along if you know this. We're going to do this very, very simple prayer, the Our Father. So bow your heads, a little bit of silence. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. If you guys are in agreement there, drop an amen. If there's more than two,
Amen,
we know he is present and here with us. Keeps the hair looking slick, don't stress. Armand, bro, it's always, because you know what's weird? My camera's on my good side, and then this side is on my other side. But it's one of those, you know, when you just had, like literally today, I just went and had my hair cut, and then your hair starts doing its own thing afterwards. It's one of those moments.
It's never as good the same day, eh?
But that's the thing, bro. Like, I got it, and now it looks like I'm kind of bald. Like there on this side, it looks like I've got it in, and then this side, I don't know what my hair is doing on this side. It's confusing me even. But we're gonna see. But without further ado, guys, we're gonna take it. Thanks so much. We're gonna take it over to the charts and see what we can expect for today. So starting us off, we're gonna look at fundamentals. Looking over here, the pound. So obviously we had those monetary policies. I'm not even sure what's come out of that. I haven't been looking at that. So that would have been a big one. Governor Bailey spoke at 2:30. 3:30 we had unemployment claims for the dollar. Basically came out a little bit higher. Still under the forecast, but it is higher. But then the big one, which we're all going to be paying attention to, is obviously FOMC. For those guys that always get confused, this one is not the minutes. This is the actual FOMC tonight. So you guys are going to be tuned in for that. Prodigy guys, we will have our watch party tonight. And that will be literally, again, as you guys know, daylight savings, so it will be later, 9 o'clock, and then the press conference 9:30. So it's going to be a bit of a late one here for some people, but going to be interesting going into the last 2 months of the year. What's going to happen there when we know we still are expecting another 0.25 and a 0.25, or is he aggressive and goes with another 0.5? We're going to see about that. but going to be quite extensive, that one. We're going to see what happens there. But that is the main event for tonight. For the session, nothing for us really to worry about. And obviously we'll talk about that tomorrow. So let's go over to the charts. Let's have a look here. So DXY, again, if I look here, guys, I'm still going to be bullish. Big thing is, obviously we spoke about this level coming into it, 104,800. And again, very simple, Project G members, those guys that were listing, even if you're on stream yesterday, Chris myself did mention, you're going to see that dollar have a potential pullback, obviously ahead of FOMC. But myself, as long as we're holding out above this 104 key level, we are now going to see us trade all the way back up to that 105,300, which we haven't got to in a very long time. Obviously, if we fail this, we can go for this gap close, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to ask questions about, that can become something. But as long as this holds over here, this can just start to become the low of the day. On the 4 hour, big thing, we had a lot of momentum. Candles got smaller, wicks getting longer. What it always shows us, that is the potential sign of a switch, and we can already see this out on the lower time frames. So not only a daily key level, you want to see if it holds underneath that 200 previous weekly high, and again this zone here. So if this can get back above here, then I think that's the dollar coming back for it. And first thing we'll also talk about is Asia highs and test to the left open, so we're going to keep a lookout there. But if we do get under this daily key level, we can have potential short-term momentum on the dollar. Nasdaq, still very much bullish. Again, Nasdaq taking all-time highs, so we have seen that push, holding that previous all-time high. So if you guys see there, that was the nice retest it had. That was all-time highs that broke, and then obviously coming back now, held that retest continuing. So we want to see that bullish momentum continue. On the 4 hour, very expansive. EQ daily pivot far down. Obviously the days we had yesterday, we are not going back for those EQs, so that won't come into play. But one thing we will take note of is very simple. You're going to have a lot of bullish momentum holding above previous daily highs, Asia highs. Otherwise, if this breaks into the Asia range, I'll look for those shorts, purely Asia lows untested. Going over to US 30, same thing, guys. We are actually neutral. Obviously massive move. Now the reason we're neutral is the idea, I want to see monthly R2s being tested, but this is a massive candle. Now you guys always know I talk about a 50% retracement, and we can see what that EQ is, but that is very far from what I'm going to expect us to get here. But we do have that previous all-time high level as well now that can be going for a retest. So what I would say is we can have an aggressive move, not necessarily just today, but maybe today, tomorrow, whatever the case is, eventually coming back for that retest before continuing more bullish. But same thing, yeah, like we spoke about with Nasdaq now. Traded bullish the whole day, holding those Asia highs, a little bit of wick outs the whole time, then coming back in once it broke under that previous daily low. That was it again. Asia lows that weren't untested, getting tested. So very simple for me. If it holds that, go bullish back again. Once again, break that monthly R2. Either it's going to reject off of that, come all the way back down. But if it can break, this thing's going to run again. Otherwise, anything under Asia lows with a hold, I'll look for those sells. I will let you guys know what the cracker is looking for as well. And then lastly, gold. We obviously, again, this one we were bearish on the daily yesterday, but now neutral. Very simple, as you guys heard me say yesterday. If you were listening, we knew we were going to trade over here. Obviously it found support that weekly S3, but the biggest thing is, again, breaking that major level. We need to see the retest to confirm if it holds rejection or if it starts to pull back. So I am definitely going to look at the idea. Not only we had this big bullish break taking out the resistance level, weekly S2, if we hold support on that 200, we get above the daily pivot. I'm definitely going to say 27 can become a target there for us. The EQ is there, but that psychological level to retest since the massive break. Otherwise, again, same thing. If this does go down, once we get under this little level of resistance, which turns support, but if it doesn't hold and turns resistance, then I'll look for the move back to Asia highs, and again, Asia lows untested. So going to be quite interesting with that neutral outlook. But that's everything from me. Ed, is there anything you are looking at, brother?
I am looking at very similar. Same thing with US 30. Looking at, I was in a short earlier and got wicked out by that candle over there. After we failed to close above Asia highs, decided to take it back in, targeting Asia lows. Got wicked out there. We had a very rangy day in London, and finally got the move a little bit here before the New York Open. So what I'm going to look for is very similar to what Keegan is looking for. If we There we go. If we can get a break below Asia lows, retest and hold, I am then going to try and take price down. Now, I'm not going to go for any extended targets like previous all-time highs or anything like that, just because of how extended this is and how bullish momentum is. So might just take a mechanical 2R or might trail stops. We'll see how price is moving at that time. Besides US 30, NAS, similar vibe. Wasn't keen on taking continuation buys just because of how extended NAS is. But if we do get a return into the Asian range, into Asia highs hold, then maybe a retest of all-time highs, Asia lows, maybe daily pivot looking for the buy continuation. And then something that Keegan is not looking at that I will be looking at is the 200 EMA on gold on the 15 minute. We're all coming for that, so I might get in on some turtle wave action on that. Based on how gold moved yesterday, I am expecting a test of the EQ because I feel like we're close enough to try that. So I might try buys up into the EQ, and then we will see what to do past that. So that's what I'm looking for this session. Not in the mood to take too much risk on today. I did take a nice win yesterday. Not the win I wanted, but a nice enough win yesterday. Lost this morning, so it's almost end of week, so I'm not too risk on today, but that's what I'm looking for.
All right, there we go. Yeah, guys, as the chat's saying there, the cracker is looking bars. So I like that. We had that retest now, so I'm happy with that one. How's it guys? Hope everyone's doing well. What's up, my man? These G's get a cut every week, so it will never settle. So send it off to your haircut for your hair to set. That's what it's being told by me. Oh, damn, okay. Smash that like button. There we go. Nighbot doing the work. Crackling my bars. Any plans for Volfona to open up a future segment of the prop firm? I don't know, brother. I don't know. But that is a question the big boss would have to be answered for you.
Why does everyone in the chat feel like I feel accused? Everyone's telling me to keep it clean today.
Sure.
I feel accused.
The turtle wave. Is the turtle wave in action there, bro?
Not yet. We're waiting.
On gold.
Yeah, we're patiently waiting.
All right.
Patiently waiting.
Ed, how's the 100 challenge going?
100 challenge. Oh, still on level 2. Haven't taken anything because Turtle Wave has not gotten any action for a while. I think I lost a trade Wednesday. Thursday was just a pure trending day, so we're going to try and get in some action today.
What's the 100?
So you take $100. You try and get a 1:1 trade. You risk 30% of the account each trade, and you see how many levels you can get up to. So like level 1 is 0, like you're at $100. Level 2 you're at 130, 100 or whatever, it goes on and so forth.
All right. Alex G.
Nah,
brother, that's sick. I actually know, so funny enough, there was a challenge when I started trading. It was called that, it's the triple threat or triple something. And it was the same thing where basically the idea was to triple the account every trade. So
triple the account?
In a nutshell, like let's say if you had, you only risk half the account. So as you risk half the account, but let's say like you had 100 Rand, you only risk in 50 Rand, but you have to make 200 Rand, which makes the account 300 Rand. Okay. Now you have 300, so you're risking 150. But now that 150 must make you 500. No. It has to make you 300 again. So that way you would have 600. And you keep doing that. So if you, and it was the same thing, there's levels. So if you fail, you're basically just going back to the previous level.
Back to previous level, yeah. Okay.
But then you carried on like that.
So similar vibes. Vibe.
I think if you guys that maybe don't know, I think they were like OGs of the daily scalp. I think there was a time Gary and myself were doing it. Because the end of the day, the whole goal is at the end of it, I think you finish up at, it's like 600K or something.
Now, I was looking at that. Because on this one, risking 30%, you start with $100. At level 30, you're at, what's level 30? You're at 200K, basically. Now, my whole thing is, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, yes, bruv, like, would I keep trading this all the way to 200K, risking 60K a trade without taking something off?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure I could do that. But if you take anything off, you move yourself back several levels.
Yeah. Jared, big ups to you, my brother. Big ups. Congrats. At the end of the day, bro, I know it's a cliche thing, but honestly, it's the good feeling for us is just knowing we're able to help someone and make that change.
Snaps for Jared.
BWJ Keegs, I know you guys are busy and all, but you should do a challenge in the office with everyone with a small account challenge. So India, you guys don't even know, we actually did that last year in the old office. Myself, Chris, Jev, there were two other people where we basically did the $100, so 2,000 Rand. We just rounded it up, and what we could take the accounts to, and we got them to like decent points, and then we just pulled them because it was only Chris and myself that lasted. But we definitely can do something like that again in the office. I'm starting the challenge next week myself, double it each time. And the small account, just like it throws your mental state out. Yeah. We got a few. We're just gonna chill out here, guys. A little bit of time here. What's everyone's thoughts for FMC tonight, guys? What's everyone thinking of? What do you guys think's gonna happen there?
Now, if you'd asked me this a couple days ago, I'd be like, probably 0.25 basis point cut, clean cut, or they'll be they'll do like go more aggressive and do like a 50. Then the markets did what they did after Trump got elected. Now I'm like, I don't actually know anymore. I have no idea.
Bro, you know what's crazy, eh? The power of Trump. And this is what a lot of guys don't understand. So we were funny enough, we were talking about this yesterday, Chris and myself, for guys that haven't traded in a Trump era, how the markets move. You either make a lot of money or you're going to lose a lot of money. And Chris and myself can talk on this because we've been on both sides of that story. But we now know how to navigate these things. And just to give you an idea of when we talk about the amount of influence this man does have. So one of the things Trump said was if he got elected, he was going to end the war immediately. Keep in mind, guys, the logic of this. People call these bluff because even though he's won, he's only put into power in January next year. So he's like got a little holiday now till January. What happens today? Hammer calls for immediate end to the war after Trump's election. Literally in the news, everything today that's been called for. Now, the crazy thing about that, when guys like questions you don't understand, is because they do that is obviously they want to build bonds and connection with the guy before he's even in power.
Yeah.
So they want to be in his good book for when he does come into office. But just to give you guys such a crazy idea of how hectic that is. I'm bullish on the dollar. So Trump equals pump. I sold my office share on Facebook to trade.
Are you trading from a stool now? What's going on?
He's going to do nothing, but hope there is no spike up in our racks. Can't wait for him to tweet US30 all-time highs before it reaches all-time highs. Yeah, Twitter's crazy.
That's the thing about Trump. He's powerful enough that his tweets do shit.
Yeah. Trump's his own BOJ, bro.
Yes, there you go. No, it's going to be interesting times, Chad. Very interesting times.
And there's a lot of times, I'm just putting it out there, because that's what we're going to talk about. There's a lot of guys that don't understand the logic, where Trump would tweet something, and you guys will be bullish, and that thing's going to nuke you. And then guys are like, what the hell just happened? And then 2 weeks later, you're going to have that bullish move. Trump's very... You thought Powell was creative. Wait till you see some of Trump's moves. Straight from the paint can. Who knows Trump knows where they live. Satellite pics and all. Alright. Don't think you will have spikes. Feel like it will be a gradual rise or decline on indices and commodities. Yeah, I don't... That's the thing. So... I'll say to the guys, yeah, I don't think you're going to get a big move tonight. Like, there is an outcome I'm looking for, but I don't think it's not like, guys, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be trading FOMC like a bloody NFP or a CPR. because they're completely different things. But I don't think you're going to get a, let's say, a clear news event move on FMC tonight. That's not what's going to happen. And they have Mr. Elon in the mix. Even Powell Purple Tire will not manage. He's the A viable player on NAS from the Asia highs, or is it just gone? Market already priced all of this in on NAS, my brother.
Nah, that's gone for me, eh?
If it comes back down, that's always the problem for me. Like, that should be gone in logic. If that comes back down, that's what I said, then the probabilities rather come for Asia lows that are untested. Hope as well, boys. Hope we'll have a good session. Cheers. Hey, Robert. Doing well, man. Hope you're as well, brother. Keith, so when Trump is fully empowered, does the market sell besides him tweeting? No. So we spoke about this on the election day stream we did on Tuesday. You guys can go back and check this. Think of it like we have seasonal trading. There's seasonal periods for the markets when a president's in. So think there's 4 periods. So his election year, which is year 1, you will see a very, very bullish market. And then that kind of coming to end of term re-election year 4, you will see a very, very bullish market, because that's where they're trying to play things into favor to win over votes and things like that in those periods of times. In the middle of their term, year 2 and 3, you will likely always see an overall bearish market. So that's just a little tip for you guys to go check that out if you want to.
Wait, say it again. Repeat it.
Year 1 and 4 of a president's term will be a bullish market for dollar-related pairs. A year 2 and 3 will be a bearish market.
Okay.
Do yourself a favor, Chad. Go literally like this. Like, I'm just going to say this now. Like, guys, go test it. It's a little tip for yourselves for those guys that want to do long-term investing. Dollar, NASDAQ, gold, S&P 500, whatever you want to do. Go on the daily and go look at, for example, the years. So there's 23, and even go more. You'll see exactly what I want to talk about. So 24, obviously coming to an end, you had a very bullish market. 23, you had a neutral market. 22, 21, you had a very bearish market. And there, 20 to 21, bullish market. And you guys can keep going back and doing that. Like, set your lines, put some vertical lines there to break them up year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. And you guys can break down how the market's moved. USD, NASDAQ, gold, dollar, all of them. A little trick for you guys. That's the little presidential gem I'll drop for you. $550, huge W, bro. Took $50 risk on prop, so gonna cash out and put some in Ultimate Trader. Wait, catching a 20R stop loss was 500 pips. Damn.
Speaking of Ultimate Trader, fam, tomorrow at 8 o'clock on the 2G channel, Traders Next Door. At the end of that, we're gonna give out the leaderboard and let you guys know who is in the lead and what the story is. Ultimate Trader. There are a couple people who are all in the lead, who breached and are no longer in the lead. So I'm going to tell you all about it tomorrow. So be sure to tune in tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Bro, imagine. Oak was well in the lead. Well in the lead.
That's crazy, bro.
Gonzo.
Hey, to be fair, that happened to me last season with my guys.
Like well enough into the lead that they could have potentially just stopped trading and would have probably still made top 3.
Chad, markets are open. Round 8. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Let's go. Hanu, if you get yourself into phase 2, you're in a good spot. You're in a very good spot if you get yourself into phase 2.
See what the tracker does today, ladies and gents. We are looking for some buys today. For some buys. I will not be executing, Chad. I'll let you know when I do. Unless this thing just jumps right now. But no executions as of yet.
She is bullish.
She's bolele. We are waiting here, Chad.
Thanks, Rooks. Appreciate you, fam. Well, almost at 1,000 subs, guys.
Sheesh.
On my channel. What is it? Let me check now. We're at 963.
Look at this influencer, yeah.
Hey, influenza, eh?
Markets TV, yeah, it's daylight savings, brother. Or madame, I don't know what you are.
Welcome back, Brian. Welcome back. I appreciate you.
I'm still not in it, guys. Influenza. Is Baba.
Come on, gold. Give me a sub.
Yo.
Is it doing what it did to you yesterday?
No, we're gonna execute, yeah. I just don't know if I like the execution, yeah.
You're looking for buyers, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Gonna see her, Chad.
she is coming down.
Yeah, Casta.
What?
Alright, Chad, we are in buys. Casta. Yeah, ne.
Yo, she's falling.
Why? Why, good sir? Why you do this? Why you do this? Yo, guys, the cracker's hurting us this week, eh? The cracker was like, no prisoners. You cowboys must go play a different game. Yo, Chad, that's me. It's actually wicked me already.
Jeez, quick haircut.
Oof, that was a quick haircut, Chad.
Are we below Asia lows now?
That was a quick one, Kaspar.
Ooh.
Hey, ish, baba. Ish.
What would have? Yes, that's a lot of momentum.
Yeah, Chad, I wasn't really liking that one. I can't tell you. Okay, guys. Brian, before you say it, that was a V3 trade. Obviously, the 200 being tested, holding. That was the thing for me I didn't like. But yeah, Chad, I'm happy to say this is like what that trade we had last month.
You know when Mo's here.
Got smacked, bro.
Wait, were you in on that? You took a sell. You caught the sell. Hey, Mo is killing it lately.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, this is, I think, going back to what I think a month ago. We had that very bad week for the cracker. This has been that week again. It seems like every once a month we have a bad week with the cracker, and this has been that bad week again. It's part of it. It's not that fun, but it's part of it. So we're gonna see what happens here, Chad.
Yes, that's a 170-point candle. Have you seen how massive the candles are lately? Since yesterday.
How's it going with picking up heavy weights at the gym? Hey, bro, going good. My coach cut me out a little bit now. We've got to focus on typical bodybuilding, so no more like heavy training.
Yeah, dude, my coach, aka Nicole, is kicking my ass right now.
Your man got a New Zealand rugby team mullet haircut now. You know it, bro. I don't know. Can you guys even see it?
Actually, yo, that is definitely that vibe, yo.
Blamena, where are you? I know you're lurking here.
She's here.
I
She's
know
here.
you ready to rip into me. See, Chad, as we always tell you, if you do what I do, you will lose money. But it's part of it, Chad. It is part of it. You can't laugh it off. You probably shouldn't be trading.
Listen, that is the truth right there.
It's part of it, guys. It's school fees. I had 2 great weeks. Now the market's just humbling me a bit this week.
Check it, wick you in reverse.
Bro, don't. Let's not talk that negativity, bro. Let's not talk that negativity.
Bro, that's what US 30. I was in cells at like, what time did I enter? I entered, what candle is this? I entered at 8:30 this morning. Held it, only for it to wick me at 11:15. And then fall.
Hey, bro.
Fun times. Fun times.
Yeah, guys, part of it. I think if this thing holds extra lows, you definitely could have that resell.
Yeah, that's what I'm
definitely
hoping
could have
for.
that.
Although it bounced right off the weekly R4. So now if we do close below Asia lows,
Bro, watch. You know what? Just look at this now. The fact it's above. I really have a feeling this is gonna be one of those trades. It's gonna do this. That where you got stopped.
yeah.
And this is gonna be a trade that's gonna go like up here.
It needed liquidity first, and that was you.
Yes, guys. I felt like RCT there. I was like, I will move the market, and then the market just moved me. They were like, Keegan, we're gonna drop you off at the bus stop over here, and then we're gonna carry on our mission.
This isn't your trip, fun.
Yeah.
This isn't your trip.
Take a nap, bro. Have a power nap.
Okay, turtle wave about to be activated. Waiting for a closure in
I'm gonna put it in
6.5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah, still time. Still time.
Well, it's fine. I'll go split screen in the meantime, actually. There we go, Chad.
But now if it closes like this, it's signaling a sell. I'm not sure I want to sell. I'm not sure I want to sell gold.
Babe, you can't do that, bro. You can't be that guy. Like, you know, us little plebs are trying to place our few pennies in the market here. And then you go and place like your few trillion going short. You need to think of us little ones, bro.
Oh, is Bev the one who did that?
Aye, Bev.
Give us a heads up, bruh. Give us a heads up.
Hey, Casper.
Let us know. Let us know.
You should have come in here, bro. Public announcement.
Hanu, you need to share that script with me, eh? I went through it briefly for like a couple minutes, and it was pretty spot on.
Guys, you know what, eh? I think we had the V1, eh? We had a V2, which we've been using. The V3 is obviously testing. It hasn't done anything special. Like, honestly, we went back tested it. The V2 actually had better results. The V3 was literally a break even, where the V2 was still up 4% in a month. So that was a difference there. V4 was you don't trade. V5 is you just do the opposite of what the cracker tells you.
Wasn't that V1?
To be fair, that is V1.
Yeah, that was V1, yeah.
That actually is. That's very true. V1 actually is the opposite call.
That's the only part of the cracker I know. Everything else, the cherry, the strawberry, the juice, it's all a mystery to me.
Bro, I'm gonna feel like a newbie trader. I'm gonna start trading. Maybe that's the thing, bro. You need to trade like pennies, and then the market lets you win. When they know you throw in a bag at them, they're like, boy, you're not making bags here. We're gonna take you.
Listen, you're onto something, because yesterday I entered US 30 buys on my my little DGen account and my funded. My funding got stopped at break even. My little DGen kept running the whole way.
You see, bro? You see. Bro, okay, Chad, we're not gonna talk about it. Like, I'm not gonna give information. But we're laughing earlier. So Chris is sorting out some fiber and that at his home. and he's on hold. So me and Chris are talking about some trading stuff. And the man comes back and he's talking to Chris, finalizing some things. And then he comes back and he's just like, sorry guys, I didn't mean to listen to your conversation, but obviously you guys had it on the speaker, like you were talking. And he's like, no, I heard you were trading. And he's just like, did you say like you placed that lot size? And Chris is like, no, I said this lot size. And the guy's just like, yo, like really? And he's like, yeah, really. And he's like, yo, no, I also trade, but I only do like this. And this guy was shocked, bro. This man, like I promise you, he thought he was just talking to someone on Wall Street. He was shocked.
That was hilarious. I'm swear Chris made that guy's day. He made that guy's day.
That's that moment where you're working as like a telecom at some place and you trade on the side. Now you meet you're on the phone with a real time trader, and the guy's like, yo, this is like my lot sizes, and bro.
Dude, to be fair, you don't hear Chris's lot sizes every day.
I always said that, bro. The guys, I don't think that's what we say. It's not about hustling. It's not about that. That's just why I think we had this talk a while ago where we said we were going to take the value of our trades away. Like you'll see now, we post a trade, we never show you guys how much you made on the trade. We show you the setup. That's what all that should matter. And yeah, I think a lot of guys, we always talk to it. Guys, I'm always just going to say, Chris is a humble oak, bro. There's reasons so many traders in the industry look up to that man. There's reasons I look up to that man. There's a lot of guys. That's a shark right there, guys.
No, he's a whale in the market there.
There is no market bull there, bro. That's a market shark. He's there to eat those little fish. There are a few moments in life where a woman or man never forgets. One of them is the first time he placed a one lot. Bit funny story, hey? I was telling Ed this the other day. So back in the day when I was still with my Forex funds, so I had a 50k account, which is, as everyone knows the story, that's the account I made my bags on, and I managed to go full time and all those type of things. Then eventually I had a 200k account. So I'm doing my own thing, and I'm like, this time I'm full-time trader. I'm not in the office. I don't know Chris. Like, I trade at home, then I play video games, and that was my life. Go to gym, video games, trade, and then just like fetch Kate, and that's it. And I have to quickly enter this trade because I'm like, damn, like my setup's gonna happen. I need to go fetch Kate. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just enter the trade. Enter the trade. I go fetch her. Now we're going to stop at the shop. So I'm like, okay, let me at least just quickly check my stop. Now these are live accounts, so again, I'm very conservative when I trade live accounts. So it's a decent stop, and it was on gold. I'll never forget, it was on gold. And I come back, guys, and I open this up, and you gotta understand, like when I'm being conservative, I'm trading like a 1% a trade. But like, let's say gold, like let's just give you an example here, something stupid. Let's say, again, when I used to trade, only traded the 15. Like, this is my thing here. Like, let's just say I entered here. My stop would be like around here somewhere. Like there, that level of support. We can kind of see this. Like, that would almost be my stop. Like, just something stupid like this. I'm just giving you guys an example.
Okay.
And my TP is a 1-2-1 or 1-2, 1-3, whatever the case is. Like, for example, like that's the trade. And I'm like, I come in, keep this thing's running. Like I say, a 1-2-3 is my TP. I check this trade, and the trade at that time is literally basically like 1-8. And I'm like, what the hell's happening here? And first thing I think is that I'm on the 200k account. Like, oh damn, I placed it on the wrong account. To go back, and I placed that on the 50k account. The lot size that should be my 200k, I placed on the 50k account.
Shit.
Bro, and then the best thing is, I'm like, obviously, cool, I mean, profits. But the first thing I look at is the candle did have a wick. I go back and look at it on the dashboard. I went to 4.2% drawdown. And then it turned around.
That is hilarious.
Like, I nearly blew the account because
hilarious.
I put the wrong lot size in on the wrong account.
That is hilarious.
I closed it. I made 8% in one trade, which only moved like this much. But yeah, that's just one of those crazy stories. The reason I was saying that is because There's a time as traders you get luck. And ever since that day, I've never had that luck again. If ever there's that chance you can do something, it goes against me. It never goes my way. That was the one and only time in trading I've ever got lucky.
That's actually crazy, eh? That is actually crazy. I haven't had that kind of luck. I almost had a 10% day yesterday. Almost. And it slipped through my fingers.
Bro, for example, Keith said hard to spend the large stop loss on golds. Yeah, I was a very different trader. Beginner's luck is real with trade. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, bro. Long ago.
Right.
I always worked to myself. But the thing I was going to say now is, yeah, it's a completely different time then. Ed's talking about that, bro. With that. You want to know the worst thing? I don't even know if the chat knows this.
Yeah.
I had an account. Chad, listen to this. Best trade of my life. Best trade of my life. And I never got it. $100,000 account. I have the screenshots. I'll literally try and pull it up because I'm obviously on Chris's PC. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll pull it up for you guys if you remind me. 100K account. I held the trade for 2 days. 2 days.
Yeah, okay.
I do 18%. $18,000.
Is that live or in the challenge phase?
Live. Live.
Okay.
This is, bro, only reason this is because I wanted to break a record for myself. I wanted to prove I could go to that next level. So guys that know me last year, I used to always talk about, as a trader, you get to that point where you get comfortable and you've got to break your wall. You've got to get past it to be, I've always preached this, like there's no difference to myself and a trader that's overseas that's doing 60,000 a day.
Yep.
The only difference is he has the balls to hold that trade, I don't.
Yeah.
Like you mentally have got to have that shift to do that. And that's what I was always trying to teach myself to do. Obviously the trades, like stop loss is in profit. Stop loss is at like 6-7% up or something. So I mean, like worst case, yeah, I'm still walking away with like 140K, like even if it comes back. I think TP was at like 26 or 25%. So like 18,000 up. I'm aiming for like 25, 26. The second day, does this thing not have a massive pullback?
Okay.
Even though I'm up at 18%, it closes me out at 13%. I'm breached on daily equity.
No.
Bro?
No.
Bro, I wanted to cry. I felt sick in my stomach. Bro, that was the one time I swear, like I nearly went into depression, like full on, like bro, like you literally get to that point that I'm like on the drive home, you're like, I want to crash my car right now.
You
like,
had $18,000 in floating profit and you turned to zero.
Chris, don't ask these questions, brother. The cracker wanted Mars, and we literally said, watch us be the liquidity. Stopped, and now it's.
Wait, what is $18,000? 300,000 rand.
So like basically, let's just say, see, I stopped at like half. So that's what I said. It was like, no, if it came down, I was like, 140. Didn't think of equity.
I probably wouldn't have either.
Because the thing is, guys, that's what people don't understand when we talk about a balance and equity based.
Yeah.
If the trade's running, yeah, bro, but that's the thing. I said to the chat, sorry, bro. So Chris, I was saying, the fact we held this, and Chris, you'll know what I'm talking about with the cracker. We held this and the cracker, and then came down. I said to them, this is a typical V3. It would have been beautiful, other than the fact Asia lows was untested. But just to have that test. So I was like, we could survive it. But then it had that punch, and now coming back. So, yeah. But what was I saying? It's a balance and equity. If you hold a trade, let's say over 2 days like I did, your trade, your balance never resets because you haven't closed that position. So technically that money's not yours. It's not the account's yet.
Yeah.
So your balance doesn't change. But let's say it's 100K, you're running 18, so your balance will stay 100K after daily close when markets close. But when they open next day with the reset, your balance will stay 100, but your equity would open up at 118.
Yeah.
So now the equity, you get the pullback, and hence you'll have your
Boom, we have a 5% loss in
There
the
you go.
equity. Shit, man, that's cuck.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
And
cuck.
fun times.
Shame, man. It was about strong funding, so that will put some hair on your chest.
Nah, bro, there's some times in trading where you feel sick, bro. You feel sick.
Coding with TC. I'm looking for buys on this. I'm not going to look for the sells because the 80 is bullish currently. So this would have been a signal candle for sells because we tested the 200 EMA closed below, but I'm going to see what this next candle does. If it's not a buy, I don't want it, particularly also because of how bearish the dollar is right now, and it would appear that we're going for that little gap fill there. So that's double confirmation that I do not want to be looking for sells. Sells on gold right now. We need to figure out how to keep the 2G's indicator from like resizing everything when you switch.
Bro, I don't know. That's something we'll look into, but I don't know how to change that. Bro, what did I say about that trade? Look where it's now.
You did say that was going to happen, Shem. You did say that was going to happen.
Chad.
See, now I feel a little bit, but no, I don't feel better yet. Only because from where I entered sells, I still wouldn't be at break even yet. I will feel better if this thing punts to the upside. And then I'm like, okay, I was wrong. It's fine.
Hey, USD.
Because I don't think I wouldn't have taken a profit at Asia lows anyway. I would have been greedy and tried to go for.
And there gold's going for it, guys. Obviously, we didn't take any of this because we were quite locked in on US30.
Oh, no, I'm waiting.
But there it's going for that 2700 level. That's
waiting.
the main event we want to see on gold. I'm actually going to set an alert.
Just don't run. Well, let's say don't run. Don't run. Stay right there.
Wait, hold on. Where's the 200?
It hasn't closed above yet. So the last 15-minute candle
Wait,
closed.
what are you looking at on? What time frame?
15 minute. Always in the 15. The 5 gives way to many false entries.
Damn, so you on it right now?
I'm waiting, guy.
Wait, so what are you waiting for?
So I'm waiting for this 15 to close. Close above the 200.
And then you wait for a retest, or if it closes now?
No, if it closes,
technically it had a retest, and this is the next candle.
Now I'm waiting for a close, and I'll take it 10 points above the close with a buy stop.
Okay. I see what you're doing here, bro. Turtle wave, a little bit of Miles in there.
A little bit of everybody.
I'm seeing this, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, but I've said it before, guys. That's what a trader is. It's not a copy and paste. It's don't take my exact strategy and trade it, because it will never work for you. There's ways we see it. There's ways we do things sometimes where we look at it, and I know it sounds stupid, but a trader that's got experience will know what we're talking about. You look at a market and you've just got that feeling in you. You know this is going to happen. You've seen it happen so many times. You know it, and you go for it, and it works. There's not a strategy for it, for example, and we'll do things. But the best thing about a trader is you need to be able to look at these things, take things you like or that you pick up on from other traders, and you merge it all together to make your strat, what works for you, or how you execute, how you do something.
By the gear icon.
Just did 1% from that 200 EMA. Woo! Keeks, check your WhatsApp.
Check your phone. Scale price chart only.
Holy. Damn, bro.
Rugs, what am I looking for?
Sheesh.
What's happening?
I know I'm not gonna mention it on stream here, brother, but that is sick, bro.
Just
She burns the bridges in my head by lighting up a fire. thoughts instead, so you could feel the same. I want you inside my mind.
Good. It's working quite well.
Rick, he's find your own edge. You have to, guys. You have to. My demo count is up 10% from combining Chris and Miles' approaches from the London streams in the last 2 weeks. Dorma, that's awesome, bro. That is so awesome. I love to hear it, guys.
Rox, just send me a screenshot on Instagram. I can't see this thing now.
Stefan, my brother, you need to contact your closest financial advisor. In a few weeks, you can contact me and Chris. But right now, you cannot. I cannot tell you where to set that TP. That, unfortunately, I can't do, my brother.
Okay, Gold. Chill right there, baby. Don't move.
Right. I can't give any financial advice here, guys. That is not the compliant thing of me to do.
What did you do now? Oh, okay.
How did you get out of it?
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, let's start reversed, eh? Like you managed to catch the bottom. Hey, Mo is the media guys are doing better than I am right now.
The boys.
Laik had a massive win yesterday. You killing it today.
The boys are taking notes, bro.
Hey, I've got FOMO now. I think Laik probably had the biggest trade of yesterday.
Yeah, I need to give those brothers a shout out.
No, man. Oaks are doing well.
You can give us that TP, bro. See you tomorrow.
Away, brother.
Away,
Check
man.
it tomorrow. Keys, if Miles and Chris get 10 is 10 merchandise, can I get full?
That's actually not bad. 10 is 10 merch. I like that.
I'm just saying, guys. This merch, that's gonna be sick, guys. It is going to be sick. I wish I could show you guys some of the teasers, but I can't. It is so dope. We have other stuff coming out though.
Boss Bobby, no. What do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole rule was one trade a day. That was like, it's in the rules. You take one shot and you leave it alone.
Hey, bro, that one trade a day went out the window.
Yo, to be fair, I did the same. I didn't do the same thing. I took 2 knocks. What, 3 days ago? I went from level 4 to level 2. So okay, but like 7 rand guy. You went into the negatives.
The only thing, bro, is I always say to guys like that's the thing about trading. That you really have to be like chill. 20 seconds. I'm gonna see if edge key executes. Yeah, I'm gonna just put it on edge screen because I'm not really looking at something right now.
Going for it. This is not financial advice. If you take this trade, you will lose money because Edski does not actually know how to trade, and this is all degen activity.
McNeil, we did do quite a few, brother. I'm pretty sure they were announced.
Don't have my terminal set up here right now, so I have to set this up on my phone. What entry price? 2696.
Let's get it, Editon. That is new name, yeah. Bro, you know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
How is Moski not doing Movember?
That is a very good question, actually.
How did he dodge that bullet?
Everybody else on the Movember trip except him. What's up with that?
Aye, bro. The worst one is Chris. Chris, I know you're listening, yeah, bro. I know you're listening. That guy comes up with the ideas and these great logics, and then he's never part of them.
He's always like, nah, guys, I'm married, I got kids, I work late after the streams are over. There's always an excuse.
Miles is getting his done today, so Miles will have his Movember tomorrow. Wait, do you have yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, how does this man get out of everything? And his birthday's in November. Exactly, bro. I don't know how these guys dodge these bullets.
Not enough testosterone.
I've got a wedding in 2 weeks and I've got a bloody thing on here.
Movember's Movember, guy.
Bro, you don't even want to know how upset I was with myself. Not even the loss of money, just how undisciplined I was.
Listen, every now and again, if you trade for long enough, every now and again you will catch on guck.
I'm not gonna say, okay, it sounds bad. I don't want to obviously do it, but guys, even we do it every now and again. We don't do it on our main accounts. I will give us credit for that.
Yeah.
When I catch on DGen activities, I do it on DGen accounts.
Like, I feel like that's the hack. If you feel like being it, just put a couple bucks in an account and do whatever the frick you want with
Bro,
it.
exactly. Because my thing is, if I'm gonna catch on trouble, the consequence must be a smack on the hand.
Yes.
Not hit over the head with a frying pan.
Yes, it must be small.
I need to be like, that wasn't a good idea. Not bliksem and being like, what the hell was I thinking?
Like, hey, sorry, honey, we're eating Viennas for dinner for the
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah, then you're in the dog box for like a month and gee.
You know, I said Viennas out loud now. Now I'm craving them. That would low key slap.
Sure, bro.
Yes, Naz is still going.
NCS was just like, they're gonna go harder today. Annabelle's Tea Party. What a name for a song. Alright.
As in Annabelle is in like the possessed doll.
Yeah. The like the picture is literally Annabelle holding a cup of tea.
Oh shit. Annabelle's tea party. Okay.
Alright.
I can get behind
That's not
this.
weird at all.
I can get behind this.
That is not weird at all.
Just to show how what's this thing? What's the word? How immature I still am. So I was in Nas buys from all-time highs. Yesterday, held it overnight, closed at 8 o'clock this morning.
Wait. Wait.
What happened?
So you sat in it overnight.
Oh yeah.
Overnight.
Oh, I sat in that bad boy.
And you closed at 8.
And I was patting myself on the back too, because right after I closed, it went right back into Asia highs. And I'm like, it's probably gonna go for Asia lows. Would have stopped me out at break even. I'm not taking a third break even today. And now look what Naz is doing. Fuck me. Fuck me. This last 2 days has been probably the most tragic.
They testing you, bro.
Oh, like just the break evens I took yesterday alone. What was I like? There was over 10%. It was over 10% that was in my hands. I'm okay if I come to a chart and a massive move has happened without me.
missed it, yeah.
That's fine. I'll get over it.
But when
real
you
quick.
know you were waiting for it,
I was in it. Not wait. I was in it. I executed.
Chad, I'm gonna give you guys a little insight. I promise you not. I'll show you guys even if you actually don't believe me. I told Ed and them. I get to the office yesterday. I promise, guys. Not a word of a lie right here. This is me last night. So, where is it? Guys, I promise you. Hold on. Yeah, there we got it. Okay. Tuesday. Hey, Slashy. Shot for the dono, brother.
Slash.
But we look at I entered this thing last night and I'm like, okay, on my main account, I'm like, you know what? Things are gonna be good, yeah. Basically, yeah. We hold this level, literally this, yeah. So you can see it was marked out. We have this test. We get above, yeah. We're literally there. I think it was this candle. The fact it again failed to go lower, I enter buys, yeah. Promise you, I enter buys, yeah, now. And I'm like, okay, guys, in the trade. It's going 10 o'clock. We finally have this little bit of a pump. I'm like, okay, stops to break even. Let it sit like that overnight. And then I'm like to myself, I am break even, but just in case it pumps, I don't want to see that pump and then by the time I wake up, it's pulled back. So literally this year, I think it was the weekly R1, yeah. I set my TP, yeah. All right, TP, yeah. That's 2 o'clock in the morning. Do I not wake up to this? I mean, yeah, 9 o'clock I get to the office. That's where I close, Chad. I close there. And this is what happened that whole day.
Shame.
Bro.
Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
That is stuff that brings a grown man to tears.
It's enough to make you want to drop kick a baby.
And then literally the same thing, guys. I promise you. I showed Ed. I entered this last night. I get home. I think it literally was this. I can't even remember, Chad, what I was actually looking at the time. I think it was something with the cracker. Do I not take? Yeah, because... Where was it? Was it this candle? We just got off stream. I think it's because we got off early. We left half past 5. It was just before 6. I literally think it was like this, guys. It was a little bit of a fake out. Looked now because you were holding these levels, yeah. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
We were holding this, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. That's closed underneath. Take the sell. Quick scalp. Was a bigger lot, but to scalp it. Enter there. I showed Ed this. I literally closed at the bottom. Like, snapped it over here. Because even that, guys, doesn't look like that. But I mean, let me just do that quickly. That's 90 pips.
It's not fucking massive.
That's 90 pips. And
Yes.
I closed there. And literally this thing went and did this. I was like, bro, I dodged a bullet there. Now, yesterday was crazy.
I mean, the very next candle reversed all of that.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday was crazy, Chad. Yesterday was crazy.
Keegs, how do you decide which of your accounts to trade on the day? So, for example, my main account, I will only trade in like normal conditions, or let's say prime conditions. If I know markets are ranging, it's not price action I like you guys know, I always talk about higher time frame. If I see a 4 hours just like ping pong in, I don't want to trade in that. So I don't take it. So my main account, for example, I normally take like 1 trade, maybe 2 a week on that account. The prop firms, it just depends, again, going down to what price is like. When it comes to the prop firms, it's a case of, is price looking a bit choppy? Then I'll probably trade the account that's not doing the best and leave the account that's maybe up or whatever the case is. The account that's up, when I'm seeing things I like, and I look at that setup and I go, this is beautiful, all the boxes are ticked, that's the one I'm going to take on that other account. So it's just a case of how I go. But then it's the same way, we spoke about this, where if you talk about probability, if in a week I know I'm going to win 4 trades, and I've won 4 trades on the one account, I know I'm going to take a loss. Statistically, I should take a loss the next trade. Why am I going to take that trade on the account that's up? Take it on the other account. Leave the account that's doing well. So, yeah, I think naturally you just get this vibe of how to move around your accounts. I know it sounds like I have a lot, but I really don't have a lot, guys.
I divide them by strat.
Name of the song Keys want to play for my other half so she can leave me alone. It is
So she can leave you alone.
Favela. Favela, Angel Playa, Mac Gidani, and T-Mass.
Boom, 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 boom. Ah, thank you, Rooks. We're at 965 subs. Wait, let me move this over. Mwah. Jam a little sub, guys. Rux, put the little thing there. Okay, let's get me to a K. Come no. Actually, I'm not sure if Chris said, chatted to you, Keeks. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow's, at least half of tomorrow's stream from my channel. So we'll start it on the 2G's channel, and then once everyone's here, be like, okay, swap over.
Sure, man. This is stealing our people here.
You know, it's time for me to be bold. If these scammers can scam, I can make people watch my stream.
Yeah. Man, just like pull on like, hey guys, I'm just gonna take you.
I'm just taking your stream for the day. It's a stream. It's a Friday. You're only doing 1 stream. Just some Lateral shift there.
Sure, guys.
How much do you pay them for 2G's audience, Ed?
Yeah, Brian, I want to know this as well.
I pay in friendship. Friendship is an expensive commodity. And Chad, I am in my little gold trade. Turtle wave. I feel like I need a turtle wave sound. That sounds more like a seal.
Donver just posted on Twitter.
Donver just post. Donver alive.
I don't see anything. Hold on. Search.
Hey, Brian, I'm volunteering my services for the Ultimate Trader. This is a kickback.
Yeah.
This is a kickback.
I don't know how that one works, Chad.
Honey, I'm going for 62.5 pips. So it's slightly more than the 1:1. So 1 is to 1.25. 50
I don't
pips
even
stop.
see Donver.
62.5 TP. And this is a TPO stop loss type deal.
Am I dumb? Why do you? I don't see Donver on Twitter, guys. You guys, I don't even see the man on Twitter.
Let me do a little search here. Donver, has he apologized yet? Or at least offered an explanation?
Bro, I don't even see his page, so I don't know about an apology.
Mas bone.
And the hardware rental for the office, Ed. No payment there.
Hey.
Nah, Brian, I think this man's winning, yeah.
Why are people trying to steal my shine? Why are people trying to get me into difficult situations? Let a good man have his thing.
It's fine, Chad. He just doesn't know. Secretly in the T's and C's is once those commissions start coming in, we get like a 40% cut here.
I have to have the kickbacks have to come. I'm not seeing Donvo's thing either.
That's right, bro. Like, hey, you're also not seeing it.
I'm not seeing it either. Hey, Brian, you hold a grudge, Fundin. Man holds a grudge.
So you in your trade now, eh?
Yeah. And all the volume disappeared though. We had a beautiful volume, and then now we're slowing, but it's fine. It's on my little project account, so I'm not even bothered. Win, lose, it's fine. Get me back to level 3. Maybe I should do like a whole Alex G thing. Cause on my while we're waiting here, Chad. While we're waiting here, shucks, it's on my other computer. But let me show you. Okay, this isn't the updated one. The updated one's on my other computer. But here's what the template looks like. So level 1, it's on the cent account, hence I have that there. But it's basically 148 rand starting balance. I'm on level 2 currently, so it's at 200. I'm trying to get back to level 3, which is 280. But level 30 is 1.5 mil. So I'm just saying.
What level you on?
I'm currently on 2, trying to get to 3.
All right, bro, you got this level 30.
So if I get to level 30, Chad, Alex G vibes. Say, hey, let me show you how I'm turned $150 into 1.5 mil. Yo. First you have to buy my course. 10,000 rand a pop. Now I'll show you how to turn a course into another mil. Peak scammer vibe. Peak scammer vibe. You're on level 500 now, relax. Chad, I'm a multi-millionaire trader. I'm doing side quests. This whole trading thing is side quests to me now. Juice, so if you do lose, you just go back a level. So, because you're risking 30% of your balance. So if you win a trade, you're up 30%. If you lose a trade, you're down 30%, and then you just do 30% of whatever the balance you currently have is. So if you win, up a trade, up a level, lose, down level. So you need 30 net wins, basically. And then whatever strategy you use, as long as you get at least a 1:1, the math checks out. Mine is a 1:1.25, so it's a little bit. So the net return at the end is a little bit better than the thingy. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of traders here who have small accounts who can string a couple wins in a row. So there's just a way to like structure it so your risk management plan is. The whole thing is your risk management plan is thought out ahead of time. You're not winging it. You're not doing random lot sizes. You know, okay, I'm risking this much only, one trade a day. That's it, to avoid all the mistakes most traders make, which is the over trading, no risk management plan. This setup looks juicy. I'm gonna risk the whole account because it looks so good. And oh shit, I lost all my money. So just so everything's well thought out beforehand.
Hey, Ned. Cheers, brother. Have a good one.
Adios, Ned. Juice, I started with $148. It was in dollars, so like it transferred weird, but 148 rand and 10 cents. So literally throwaway money.
This man's balling out here, Chad.
Either we grow or we blow. Yeah, Juice. 30%. I did a whole video on it. Here, let me send you the link. You can hear me talk about it, explain it. Get shareable link. There you go. I'll explain there. And then you can give a like and a comment and all that YouTube stuff. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs and then I can start scamming. Yeah. Start selling courses. Me and Hanu are linking up. We're gonna sell a bot.
Sure.
Yeah.
You and I know selling a bot now.
Hey, if the scammers can do it, why can't I? I also want a Ferrari. Okay, I like that little rejection candle we got going on now. I just need this thing to pump. Say buy my bot in Afrikaans. Yo, you're gonna make me think now. I haven't spoken Afrikaans since high school.
We're gonna help you, Ed. Yay. Moet. May.
What's a bot?
We're just gonna go with bot.
Wait.
Okay, you don't think what overpay is?
Betal?
There we go.
But is that the right? Jy moet my bot betaal. That's
Asseblief.
Is that grammatically correct? It sounds wrong. Jy moet my bot betaal asseblief.
We're gonna go with Quirp. There we go.
Quirp's better. Yeah, that one. That sounds better. That sounds better. Nee, Bas. Ek kan nie praat Afrikaans nie. Yo, it's been years, Chad.
Bro, you know the funny thing is they were talking about this. If I think of all my school years, I spent. Oh wait, what? I did not 6 years.
Yeah.
Of Koza,
Really?
and I can't remember a word other than Ipinki.
Such a random one to remember.
And Itofile.
Tofile.
Ambakakukle.
You need to work on that tongue, guy. It's a
Molo.
little stiff.
Unjani.
To be fair.
Oh, and teacher Lakazi.
To be fair, I'm half Xhosa, grew up in an all-closer neighborhood with all closer guys, and my closer is still shit.
Bro, like I sit back there, hey, like we had to do orals in Kosa. And like the most random things. Like an oral would have to be like realistic situations. I do get it.
Yeah.
But it'll be like, I pulled up at a petrol station. I need to fill my car up with petrol. I need to pay and do all of this and have a good day and all that. So you need to be able to have that whole conversation.
That whole conversation. I mean, it at least makes sense. That's like real world.
So it makes sense. But to tell you now, all I can tell you now is Molo. Hey, Chief.
Kunjani.
That's about it, bro.
Kunjani Namsanje.
After that, I'm screwed.
To be fair, the attempt goes a long way. I find most closer guys, the attempt goes a long way. It's like, okay, he's respectful at least. It's cool.
Yeah, I must say I have seen like a lot of that. Like, so my brother can speak also, and it's the same thing, bro. Like, he won't have a whole conversation with him. Like, he can, but like guys where I don't know if he's at a bra and there's a black or cause a guy there. He'll do that with them. Like he'll have a nice conversation with them. But like they're like literally like a petrol attendant.
Yeah.
He'll just greet you, ask you how you are, and then he'll talk to you in English.
Yeah, and that's all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Honestly, it's the attempt goes a long way. Just don't do the accent. Oh, that grates my tits when I hear. No one ever does it to me because I got this little private school accent going on. When I hear them doing it to other people, I'm like, dude, you don't have to do the accent. Just speak normally. just speak normally. It's fine.
Eddie's turning into Trinique. Oh.
Hey, man.
Oh.
Wait, which one's Trinique again?
The African skinny boy that sells bots.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's funny.
Bro, I always laugh at it, eh? Like, again, guys, no offense to anyone if the one of you are those guys in the chat, yeah. But I always just find it so entertaining, I want to call it, when you meet like an Afrikaans guy, like you literally from behind the Boerewors corner curtain, you flipping, you can hear that thick Afrikaans accent, and then you the skinny little looking boy. Like if you think of these plaas manna, bro,
yeah.
they these manna. And then this little twig walks out.
You like didn't get enough growth hormone
And
going
I'm
up.
like, hey, bro, where was your pup? What were your parents feeding you? You were eating the salads and not the meat, my brother.
Who was it? There was some guy I heard the voice of. I can't remember his name now. Don't really know the oak. Some guy on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. And like Nicole's listening to this. I'm hearing the voice. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And then lay down next to her and look at her screen. I'm like, yes, those two do not match. The guy's voice versus what he looked like, I forget. He's like a semi-popular Afrikaans TikTok guy. I can't remember his name now.
Like even I always say, bro, if you look at an Afrikaans singer, other than him being Afrikaans, you look at him, I can tell you he's Afrikaans.
Which is weird, but yes. Yes,
Like
actually.
that's like babe, that's what you're saying. There's levels to it, bro. Like you look at me, you're never gonna say I'm Afrikaans.
Nah, you don't have that vibe. Just your whole look is like, nah, that's an Englishman right there. That's an Englishman.
That's a
right
Southie.
there. Then you see your name and it throws you off. You're like, ooh, Van Dijk though. Okay. Ed Atronique. Jad, I'm in my fat boy era. I do need to cut back though. I've been a little bit too loose on my bulk.
Yeah, serious question, bro. What is the biggest, or let's say the heaviest you've ever been?
Oh.
Like bulk wise, like when you've been training, you've been doing these things. So not like before, like I don't know if you ever were not training and you were bigger than, I don't know, but like
No.
in your optimum. level.
I'm shook you don't know the story. So I've been 150 kilos twice. One when I was 13 and one was like 24.
Yes, bro.
The 13 did not look good. I was as wide as I was tall. It did not look good.
Now, bro, like I can imagine that. I really can, because so at 13 that must be mad, because
That was big.
we at schoolboy already, we had a prop typical. Nickname was Beast. But at 18, 142 kgs, like this man was a big boy. Bro, this man had a head like an ox. Like he stands next to you, his head is the side of like my chest. Like just a monster of a man.
Oh, like Chris vibes, but
Bro,
but
like I
bigger.
promise you his head's bigger than Chris's.
Flip, man.
Like but like everything about him, like his hands, he's
Oh, like just like his joint, he's
monster of a man, bro.
built big.
Yeah, and that's what I say. And I mean, yes, there was a bit of weight there, but this man could run and play 60 minutes of rugby. Like there was muscle and still that behind him. But I'm like, to think of that at 18, how much of a thing that was for people. Like to be like bigger than that or way more than that at 13.
Imagine having to tackle that guy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was a big boy. And then at 24, I was just a fat boy.
When did you start powerlifting? I think you've told me this before, but I can't remember now.
I was in my third year at varsity, so 21? 22?
Okay, so yeah.
21, 22, yeah. 21, I've been at it for 10 years.
Bro, you know what's so crazy, eh? I was watching a video again last night, and guys, if anyone knows him, I'll give him a little bit of a shout out because that man is just... I honestly don't have voice for him. Is Colton.
No,
But-
fuck, that's not, that man's not human.
Chad, if you guys don't know who Colton is,
He's
I
not
promise
human.
you this man is like, he's a superhero. Like, this man is something. He's low-key Captain America or something. Like,
Actually.
Bro, there was a guy in
In
America, big guy. I don't know if you know him, but like, he's a big boy, black powerlifter from America. And he's like, yo, no straps, no nothing, no knee wraps, squatting 400 kgs smooth. Like, he goes down, but he fights it. Yes, there's no like this, but it's a very slow, and it's a very slow, stagnant up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this guy is like 130 kgs.
Big guy.
And then just to sit back and be like, bro, the other day Colton posted this, and Colton's like just over 100 kgs now, and he was doing like 450 for the 3.
Yeah. Now Colton
And
is...
I'm like, what am I watching?
Colton right now is 2 or 3 weeks away from Big Dogs. Now, Big Dogs is the biggest, most prestigious powerlifting competition in the world.
Bro, I think he's going to make a serious name there.
Colton is probably going to win the biggest, most prestigious competition in powerlifting history. Only the best of the best are invited to this thing, and Colton's probably going to win it.
Bro, like,
At 109 kilo body weight.
it is crazy because like when we look back at it, like obviously I know a lot of these guys, Ed knows a lot of these guys. Ed knows more than that I know, but even the ones I see, and I just look at them the whole time. The first question is like, I see someone do it, like it's impressive. Don't get that wrong, please. And I just watch it, and it's like there's still a guy that's like 30 kgs lighter than you, and he's doing more than you for reps.
My guy.
And I'm like, what am I actually watching with my own eyes?
Colton is literally an outlier. Like, he's not human. Like, he is not. I have the 9th heaviest total in SA history. Colton's total. The difference between my total and Colton's total, him at first, me at 9th, is the difference between me and 9th and the dude in like 100th spot.
Bro, I actually said this the other day, and it's crazy just because Colton is on the same level.
Actually,
But I don't want this to sound rude, guys. Please do not. I really, Ed's an awesome athlete. He's flipping got world titles to his name. So I'm not talking down on Ed. But just that you guys can understand this, a lot of guys know Nicholas, but they don't know Colton. And Colton's almost on the level, he's surpassing Nicholas now.
Yeah.
And the thing is, again, Colton's just shy of 30 kg lighter. I'm going to say like 25?
25 kgs lighter.
25 kgs lighter than Ed. In my terminology, if I had to look at it, basically your max lift would be his opener.
Not even.
Like, Chad, that's what I'm just saying.
Not even.
Please, guys, I'm not trying to talk down on Ed. But that's just the reality. Like, when I used to compete in athletics, like, Oaks used to do the whole competition before I started warming up. Like, that's the level. Now, that's the level, like, the gap here. Like, to see people like this, guys, it's mind-blowing to see what the human body is capable of. And these are, we always talk about in football. You got a Ronaldo and a Messi. They're going to come once in a lifetime. You get a Serena Williams once in a lifetime. You get these type of people, Usain Bolt, a once in a lifetime. And that's just like a Colton is a once in a lifetime, and he's South African.
Okay, I just looked it up. So, the difference between my total and Colton's total is 220 kilos.
Oh my word, bro.
That's the difference between first and ninth.
Wait. And wasn't that was that his previous total?
That is his previous one.
What he's going to do now.
He's going to better it. He's going to better it. So just 220 kilos between me and him. If you take 220 kilos after me, you end up in the guy who's in 240th.
Chad, just like understand that. I know we're going a little bit off topic at the moment while we're just waiting for this trade to play out. But just, guys, it is mind-boggling to see what some people in the world do.
Nah, dude, he's insane.
And the fact that it's a South African.
He's insane.
He's literally flying that South African flag so high right now.
He is insane. Chad, we are almost at 1:1. 1:1 is basically where the EQ is. This purple line here, EQ, 1:1 is up there. If you are tentative, if you are trading a lot size bigger than you should be trading, going break even would not be a bad idea.
Hold on, I'm just going back here quickly. Do you and Hannah really have a bot like you preparing together?
Oh, he showed me it like earlier today.
Because I like the how you talking about that.
The one.
I'm like, what?
The one he sent you with the little Teams call earlier today. He chatted to me. Your bot should be wrong right now. Sells, no sells. Buy.
I checked his arm call was also like world class. Yeah, bro. Austin, he is mad, bro. He's crazy.
The worst part is, if you look at him, he's not a small dude, but he's not massive.
I was gonna say, to be fair, he's not big, like not at all. Okay, like alright, but I mean, this last year, he definitely is thickened up.
Yes.
I wouldn't say he's got bigger, but he's just got more meaty on him. Because the last time where I saw him out in person and stuff, and even the one time, I think it was in the back of one of your videos, he was spotting you.
Yeah.
If you looked at his legs, guys, I promise you, he looks like a normal person.
He.
Where now, if you look at him, you'll be like, okay, there is muscle on those legs.
But I put it this way: if you stood next to him, he wouldn't dwarf you.
Yeah.
It would look like, oh, there's two big guys standing next to each other. Yes, he's slightly bigger, but like not by an extreme margin.
Yeah. No, but
But you check how strong he is. You're like, mother.
He's mad, Chad. I promise you, I wish that we could find a video here quickly to show you guys. I don't know. Like, that's the thing. He's so down low. I don't think you can find stuff about him unless it's Instagram.
Yeah. Well,
But
I mean, Mitchell Hooper did a video about him a few weeks back. Mitchell Hooper being the current world's strongest man, or last year's world's strongest. I can't remember. I don't know who won this year, but I know he's a previous world's strongest man. So he's getting some attention.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, guys, if you just search him on YouTube, I'll just put him on the screen here quickly, but like, define proof we are far from the human limit. Colton Elbrath, the future 110 all-time record holder, this hurts to admit. Yeah, so I'm actually going to put this on here quickly for you, Chad. Like, you guys just, sorry, you have to see this, Chad. It is, what this guy is doing is just not normal. I know, as I said, I know this is a trading channel. We're just waiting, but guys, like, this is just the fact he's South African. He's doing so well for us. I'm just waiting for this flipping advert to finish.
Plus, we're in a trade and waiting right now.
Yeah.
It's not like we're doing anything else.
Check
Brian,
this out, Chad. Look at that, 420 kgs. Okay, I don't know what this guy's doing. He sounds like an idiot. 4 reps, Chad. Like, what is, and you see what I mean, Chad? He's big, but he's not that big.
Second rep looked better than the first one, even.
And this is an old video, bro. 6 months ago. That's just gonna say he's moving this weight comfortably now. This is 6 months ago.
Check that,
Bro, how easy? What is that?
That's probably like 250 kilos there.
230.
230.
415.
Check how quick that rep is.
No reps, nothing, bro.
He's probably gonna deadlift. He's probably gonna deadlift 500.
Chad, what?
I wouldn't be shocked if he deadlifts 500. The big dogs. Nah, he's insane.
435 kgs.
He is insane.
Like, Chad, I'm sorry. Like, I know we're a little off topic here, but it is mad, Chad. 460 kgs.
Smooth, quick, easy.
Keep in mind, Chad, like, look how close that was, okay? His hand slipped. But the idea, keep in mind, like, the beast. All of these guys is odd 500. Like for his weight, and he's only 40 kgs off these boys.
He's a good 60 kilos lighter than they are.
And look at that.
And he's
Like
only 40
he
kilos
just
off
couldn't
their
get the
backs, yeah.
lockout, and then the hand slipped. Like I know that's what I say, Chad. I know it's just crazy. I know we're a bit off topic there, but it is just crazy, Chad. It is insane.
Nah, dude, man's next level. Man's be next level.
Does he train with Storm?
No. Different provinces. If you're trying to get a hold of him, I have him on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I was also gonna say I don't know if his number, but he replies to my DMs.
I have him on WhatsApp. I can pass a message along if you want.
Yeah, in near T, the only thing is, bro, he even puts Anatoly to shame. That's someone Anatoly's not gonna go lift these weights. That guy's fart must be leaf.
Nah, I will. Wow. No, the thing with Anatoly is not that absolute strong, but with his body weight, fuck me, guy. Because Anatoly weighs like what? He's under 75 kilos.
Yeah,
Under
I
80?
literally think he's 72.
Yeah, dude, he's a tiny dude, relatively speaking, but shit, the oak is strong.
Ooh, I see. Gold did set the alert off at 2700. So I tested it. Now rejecting.
A bit more gold, a bit more. Come on, $2 more.
Hey, bro, that's at 2700 level, eh?
Hey, $2 more. Come on.
My only thing is, so you were basically, let's say what, 70 to 80% of the move there. When do you go break even?
Oh, you don't.
Oh.
Based on where you enter this bad boy, it's best just to leave it.
Okay.
If you go break even, you'll catch all of your losses and half of your wins.
All right. I'm with you.
So you just have to trust the mathematical probability that if you take enough of these, you'll end up on top. Which I will tell you has like sharpened and strengthened my mindset, because now I'm chill taking I've back tested this enough that I'm chill taking a stop on this. It's fine. It will eventually swing the other way. Granted, we are in slightly novel times with a new president-elect and all the momentum that gave. Okay, this might take a while. Do you want to sit through this whole trade?
If you happen to leave it, bro, we can.
I think we can.
To you, because obviously I know time is going against this.
Because
now.
it's late, and I will have an upset girlfriend if I stay here too long.
Chad, well, I mean, if we're going to go there, before we go full screens, just want to give them a bit of a management, maybe how you'll manage that. Or you said you're not, but...
So I'm not going to manage it. Chad, what... Now, Brian said on FX's server, it's already at the EQ, but what I would do here, the EQ would be a point of obvious reversal if we were going to reverse at some point. So if we want to go break even when we touch there, that would make sense. I'm going to leave it. I've seen the trades like this, especially after doing a little move like this, it can still range here for a while before smacking TP. So I'm just going to leave it alone. You guys manage it. Oh, if you guys are in it, I did not tell you to enter. I said I was entering. There was no financial advice given. But if you are in this, yeah, you manage as you see accordingly. I'm going to go stop loss of TP on this one.
All right. So there we go, guys. So we're going to go full screen. Yeah, was a good one yesterday. Again, Cracker just feeding us this week. Just reminding us sometimes that it's a good thing to have wins, because the time's gonna come around. You're gonna be humbled a little bit. We've had some 2 good weeks. This week it's coming for us. But that's all part of it, guys. As I always say, if you can't laugh about it or take it on the chin, you probably shouldn't be. Your lot size is too big, or you shouldn't be trading, because that's part of the game. There's never ever going to be 100% win rate in trading, but that's part of it. So we're going to see you guys tomorrow morning. London session will be the OGs in the building, and Friday Forgotten Bangers. As always, guys, come prepared for those. And then there won't be a New York stream tomorrow. Unfortunately, Chris and myself are out of office. But gonna be a good one. Thank you guys for joining. Ed, thanks for joining us here today.
Anytime, Chad.
So
Anytime.
we are gonna see you guys tomorrow. So again, thank you for everyone tuning in. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers,
Adios, folks.
Nothing